Hello, everybody. Welcome to this healing session. And I asked you guys if you had any questions or about anything. And although no real questions came through, which is okay, there was a lot of healing requests, which is really great. And there'd be no way for me to send each and every individual healing on that sort of individual care and basis. But what I can do, or I should say for every intention, what I can do is send general healing and you set your intention. So my intention always with everything I do is to send healing in the greatest and highest good for everybody. But I know there are some very specific intentions out there: manifestation, motivation, inner child healing, a lot of really great things. And I want to send my love and gratitude firstly to all of you, and to help you with anything that you may be experiencing or going through at the moment. So again, I'm just going to have you set your intention, and intention is so incredibly powerful. Your intentions are more powerful than you know. And if you just intend to receive this healing where you are needing it most, or to that inner child, or to that future self that wants to be motivated and to be able to feel that spark of motivation, then that's golden. So that's what we'll do. And that's how I can reach each of those healing requests to the best of my ability. So with that being said, we'll start to bring in the flow of energetic healing. And when I say energetic healing, I know I put Reiki on everything, but my work goes beyond Reiki. I think Reiki is kind of a catch-all term for energetic healing. Well, I mean, really, it's a specific system, right? But it goes far beyond. The work that I do goes far beyond Reiki, into light language, crystal healing, utilizing our divinity, utilizing universal love, utilizing Christ consciousness. So I say Reiki, but it goes just into the depths of all the healing that's available to us here at this moment in time. I tap into my multidimensionality to bring forward whatever healing is needed and whatever that may look like in the now moment. So starting to really channel that here towards you. And if you're here and you're open and willing to receive, maybe just give me a little heart in the comments, or yes, I'm open and I'm willing to receive. As we begin to just breathe into that beautiful vessel of yours. And I turned the volume quite low on the mic today, but my Bella, my dog, she's outside, so you may just hear her. She barks. That's why I put her outside. So if you hear her, you hear her. If you hear my belly, I'm sorry. These are things that you usually edit out during videos, but anytime like I sip a drink of water, my belly's like, so just, I'm sorry for it, but it is what it is. And it hopefully doesn't distract us from our healing. Okay, so back to breath. Lovely hearts. I love that. So yeah, there's Bella. If she keeps barking, I'll just let her inside. So she doesn't, maybe she wants to come in, so. Focusing on that big breath in the body. letting it go nice and slowly. Another big breath in and out. And on your next exhalation, I'll just let her in. I'm going to just get up and let her in. So I'm sorry, you guys, that I'm going to walk away for a second, but I don't want to leave her outside, of course, if she's unhappy. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back with you guys. Yeah, she just wanted to be let in. And of course, we let her in. And it sounded like she just laid down. She's right here behind the door. So she just laid down right away. All right. And on that next exhalation, envisioning those etheric roots of yours, your beautiful root system, to extend down into Mother Earth. And we ask these roots to go to pockets of earth that hold healing information for you, or healing energies that would serve you today. And your etheric roots will just start to find those little pockets of energy, of healing. I'm just bringing in some cedar wood to help us ground. I love the smell of cedar wood. And I think it's just so lovely to have and to help us ground. So just bring a little bit of that as your etheric roots continue to travel through Gaia. And you may notice a little buzzing or tingling starting to enter through your feet now, as Earth is bringing up those beautiful frequencies of healing to you. And just settling into that nourishment. Dio kia sharia doria la soria ia kurisi. Alieto siare uru sia cariata. Uru sia shatoya and sia. Aru usure akaliaso. Asela isioto. Inviting back into our hearts that intention, your intention that you have for this moment here that we have together. And whenever I'm healing, I see it, I envision it as us just in this beautiful circle of healing. And truly, there is no distance, there is no time, there is no space. In the healing realm, we're all sitting here co-creating, co-healing together. So I'm just feeling your energy, dear souls, as you bring forward these pure intentions for healing and these requests for healing. And as you just breathe into the heart space now, drawing awareness to the heart to become even more open and more receptive to this healing. All right, let's use a little selenite. I think that would be great. Selenite to help wash over your energetic body field, to help release some stagnation I'm feeling, to help release, stagnation is the best word I have for it, around your intentions. Any restrictive thoughts around receiving healing where you're needing it most, to that inner child, to that Future self, that vision we're holding of ourselves, knowing that you can have it. Any part of you that's attached to that old narrative, just letting the selenite wash over you. It's almost like a cleansing, energetic rain. Yane Soria Asia. Yay, Patty has her selenite wand as well. Selenite bracelet on. Yes, I have my selenite bracelet here as well. This one's selenite. This one is moonstone. And I was feeling a little bit off today. Like before I came on, I was feeling a little bit like I was bringing in a lot of energy, and sometimes that can make my physicality like, I don't, maybe like a little dizzy, a little lightheaded. So my carnelian really helps me. And I've been using this one a lot too, this green aventurine, to just invite in the new story. Yes, it's very common to speak light language when we're young, as we are all just connected so closely. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Trying to get rid of the haters here. Light language is a language of our soul. And when we are young, there is less separation with our truest essence. So we speak it very freely and openly as a child. And when you're ready to return, you can return to light language. Just know that. So, just feeling that wash of selenites wave over your energy, and it's feeling like we're going into the auric field, which is really important. Going into that auric field of yours, clearing out any debris, any other people's energies. Sometimes, most of the time, I'm going to be honest, most of the time, we start to adopt these beliefs that aren't even ours. Somebody said something to us in childhood, or, so you could speak light language, and then maybe our mothers or our brothers or our sisters or somebody was like, what are you doing? What are you speaking nonsense? And then we just take that as our own information. And so we disconnect from our truth. So it's not yours. A lot of these things aren't yours. They are from people around you. And the chances are it's not theirs either. It was from generations and generations. And it's just time to let that all go. So helping you release any more shed other individuals' beliefs that aren't yours. So you can come back to your truest essence. Kashianda kuri isi kuru usila yare siru oseshda yo usiana eto oyin kiania shuto osia ko ngiasania oyin siare siara. Yasiano Shiaria Lutesia. Casionio Sosia Connesia Kionesia. So I want to invite a lot of love into our intentions here. Now that we've grounded and we've done some release work, but maybe we should do a little smudging just to clear the air a little bit of, again, just any residue, anything given off. What should we use? Let's just use some sage. Hello, everybody, just jumping on. Hello, good afternoon from England. It's still morning, almost afternoon where I am. But I am an early bird. I am up at 4 in the morning. I've always been an early bird, and by the afternoon, I'm done. 5 o'clock might as well be midnight. Maybe not that bad now that we're coming into the lighter days of the year, but I'm pretty much done by 8 p.m. for sure. So I'd like to do my lives and a lot of my healing work in the morning. That's just when I feel most connected. So just clearing everything out that we shed. Lovely. All right. Yes, now we're going to pour some love over these intentions. So I brought in my ruby calcite. And I think calcite, it's a very underutilized, underappreciated. And I don't really mean that because like everybody loves calcite, but I think it's a wonderful, really powerful healer in a very gentle way. And they're just, I love calcites, and they're affordable, they're fun, they're great. So my ruby calcite holds a lot of mother codes, that mothering energy. And, you know, even if you didn't have that mother that was always there for you, which I'm so sorry, but that archetype of the mother. So I feel a lot of, and we'll invite the Mother Mary energy in, or Goddess Isis energy. She's a mother energy as well. If you are connected to any other mother energies, of course, invite that in. But we're going to bring in that divine mother energy into your intention. So if it is the inner child, just feel that or intend for that archetypal supportive mother energy. To me, I'm seeing it as this like red, pink frequency going to that inner child. And if it is, you know, a future aspect of yourself, like I'm needing motivation, see it going there and just stitching into your life wherever you need it, wherever you feel the heaviness, the sadness, the loss, the grief, wherever that maybe it's self-doubt may lie. We're inviting in that archetypal energy of the mother to nourish it, to support it, to say, hey, it's okay. It's like just wrapping a big hug around that intention. As we're calling now in with that mother energy, the energy of unconditional love. This is a universal vibration. So let me just bring that energy in and through. In and through. In and through to you, the energy of universal love. Kali sho ale siara la dosiaka. Kori ikia kosiaria nyasiaro ule liakayana sora. Ale nsok haleanso. I just want you to melt into it, dear soul. So please just take a moment to work through your body, your physical body, your mental body, and just let it relax 10, 20% more, best you can. I find I grip my muscles a lot. Like even when I'm trying my best to relax, like either my shoulders will be tight or I really grip through the legs for absolutely no reason at all. So just look through that body of yours, beautiful body, and just invite in that loving frequency, release, and almost again, just feel like you're melting into that. Lilio nia no se kielo no siara oklesa. Kilele shore e sore kriana sila ne sore. Lea sandiara sukro oteri era sukro shari ni. Thank you so much, Patty. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. Again, being here in this healing moment with me. And really, guys, I do appreciate it. I know I'm not the biggest channel out there, which is fine, and it's great. And I always just understand that my healing will reach those that it needs to reach. But it gives me an opportunity to fulfill part of my soul purpose here on this incarnation. So without you, this wouldn't be possible for me to broadcast healing all over the world. And I feel honored. So sharing that space of love with you is so beautiful. I'm going to bring in, you know it, my favorite Lemurians. This is the singing Lemurian. Makes that lovely kind of just tinkling noise. As it just helps to amplify clear chords in general. It could be any clear chords, will help amplify the healing, the energy, the vibration of anything around it. And since we have such a good energy here going in, like I said, I see it as us sitting in a circle. All currently 19 of us sitting in this energetic circle. And I just see this swirl of pink and, well, now I'm seeing blue energies, which is a spiritual healing energy just swirling all around us. So using this Lemurian to amplify that. Lemurians for me hold, well, they do hold on their striations codes of Lemurian healing knowledge. And this, and in the space of Lemuria, there was no disconnection. You ultimately knew you were divine, and that was your divinity was part of your everyday life. And unconditional love was embodied. So bringing some of that in. I will draw in Lemurian symbols. And these are symbols that were given to me from my Lemurian guides that I use for Lemurian healing. And I'll be talking more about Lemurian healing in the next few weeks. I have a really awesome free light language event coming up where it's going to be 14 days of Lemurian and Atlantean light language. I'm calling it Awaken, the Lemurian and Atlantis code. So I have more coming up on that in the next few weeks in April. So it'll be free for everyone. It'll be so great. But let me bring in these Lemurian symbols that I received from my Lemurian guides. I just feel that adding some power, some softness to that healing intention of yours. Kiusuk usuk siak o sikiak o soshada. Kiakiako siak o suk kokosuk shitukoro usuk shitakyotsu. You ori ngia ko siana sho neako ko enea. Kokore isiaro tsuri e kiako ia siako in siako sia shakia in siakyatsu. I'm so happy you guys can feel the light language. It's a very powerful modality. And now, as we're moving forward with the healing and our personal intentions, again, just sending healing to, gotta rearrange I like to sit on the floor. Clearly you can kind of see the door behind me, like I'm on the floor, right? But these knobs, I feel like, are weirdly low in my old house. As we're moving forward with our intention, we will start to vision out our desire, the feeling we wish to receive. I guess the best way to put it is the highest outcome for us with non-attachment. And I know that can be hard. So if it's inner child healing, we might just see that inner child smiling in a healed state, playing, laughing as they should. If it is, motivation to move our physical bodies, we, in our minds, see our physical bodies moving in a way that feels good. Walking or lifting weights or yoga or whatever it is. If it's a manifestation in general, just seeing that manifestation just come forward into your life in the most perfect way. So we're sending out and casting out this beautiful energy forward into our life. And in that, drawing in a lot of energy. And I want you to feel it. Feel it the best you can, because the more you can feel it, the stronger the magnetic pulse and pull will be, the greater the shift. I heard malachite in my mind, so we need malachite. Which means I will have to just get up again because it's just in my healing space here. But yes, I like to be seated on the earth. It just helps me ground. So malachite to bring forward healing and just help us in these manifestations. It's a very powerful transformational stone. So as we're sending out this healing, this intention, and putting a lot of emotions, feeling how good it feels to have achieved the thing or to have set that inner child free, we also simultaneously let go of the need for it to show up in a certain way. We can imagine all these ways it may show up, and And we just let the universe do its magic. And we're open to receiving wildly and boldly any way the universe would like to deliver. But we can absolutely feel into it. Okay, I like the malachite. I'm going to seal in the last bit of work. I'm going to pull Oracle and Tarot for us here, of course, before we leave, but I want to seal in this transmission with a lot of love and traditional Reiki symbols. Of course, healing will still flow as I'm pulling cards, but Tori India Kuru Sula Shinera Nera 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 Suntera Suntero Kushte Kuru Tusik Niar Tuse Oro Otero Salana Shumaria Kuru Ne Adi Kuru Nesire Ne Koronan Sningaston Singendan Shum the Kirandan Chum Pinkelinon Shinte Ne sera unduko sera nsenero okre le nshina nensu unun insien onkor asikra or kero nskroštare ale nesuro koro. My prayer here is that whatever intention you held, that you received the healing that you needed most, and that you continue to receive healing throughout the day, the weeks. And of course, I pray for your greatest and highest good, your highest timelines to be grounded here into our reality. Yes, you're welcome. I'm happy you can feel it in your chakras, getting it exactly where you need it the most, in the crown and the sacral. The last little bit of releasing there. All right, let's pull a card. What deck should we use? Let's do a crystal card. Let's do a crystal oracle. One of my good friends that I met in the healing space, she had all these cards that she wasn't using, and she sent them to me, or she gave them to me. And it was just so nice. So what crystal card does the collective need to see here today? Before I go about my errands, I'm going to make a healing wand, hopefully out of this. And then I'm going to attach, some feathers and stuff. And just make a healing wand today. It's kind of what I felt like doing. So what I'll do, I'll have to go get some stuff after this, but okay. Australian agates. Okay, let's go to the book. Agates are in general are really good for just overall calming, healing practices and purposes, but I'm not necessarily familiar with Australian agates. There's too many agates to know every single one of them, isn't there? So perception, strength, courage, and stamina. So strengthening those aspects. I'm going to pull one tarot, and then I'm going to kind of pull the two together. Did I show you the card? I don't know. Kind of hard to see because it's the reflection of light. cards are going everywhere. So, okay, love this. We have 2, 1, 1, 1, but 2 came out. So we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. That's a lot of joy in that card. So the 8 of Pentacles is this card of working diligently, working hard, really focusing on your intention, on a certain project, and feeling like we're not getting very far, or feeling like we've put a lot of effort into something, but it's not quite bearing the fruit. And we're getting a little anxious about it. We're getting a little impatient about it. We're getting a little angsty. We're getting in our feelings because why hasn't it come yet? Why? I feel, I've put in all this work. Where's the payoff? Why? What is happening? Like it's that sort of feeling. But I mean, in this card, you can see she's got a lot of things going. She's working very hard. She's trying to manifest it. She's been doing it for, this almost reminds me of moon cycles here. How many moon cycles? But the 4 of Wands is a card of victory. It is a card of recognition, of success. With this Australian agate, which said, power, stamina, I really love that because it's the last mile, right? It's the last little bit before you get your 4 of Wands moment. Before you can feel like, yes, I can finally celebrate. It's finally here, or I'm finally seeing progress. And I don't want to put that, I'm sorry to say it, I don't want to put that everybody is going to get exactly what they desire, especially like, right now. Sometimes you get exactly what you need. Right? Like that song. Like the Rolling Stones song. Can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. Like that. But even if you simply get what you need, it wasn't for naught. Your soul just knew that in that moment you needed something a little different. And that all that hard work you were putting in is groundwork for the future. And right now, that thing that you desired may just not have been in perfect timing or divine alignment. But I promise you the work didn't go unnoticed. But that's just for some of you, I'm feeling. For most of you, you will start to see progress. You will start to see the baby steps pay off. And I'm not saying you're just going to get everything you want in over the next few days. Some of you might. But you'll start to see. You'll start to recognize like, ooh, I'm getting somewhere. Like if you were to apply to 10 jobs, right? You might not get a job tomorrow. You would have to interview, of course, but maybe you get 3 really great options, or you get like 3 callbacks, and like that's a baby step, right? And you need to celebrate that because that's going to help keep the ball rolling. But for many of you, I do feel like the thing is just around the corner, and that the universe will help supply you with the courage, the stamina to just keep growing and going so you can ground that into your reality and your highest timeline. Like I said, for very few of you, you'll get what you need. And I don't want you to look down on like, oh, I couldn't manifest it. Like it will be there. It will be there. But in this moment, your soul knows how to nourish you. So allow it to nourish you in an unexpected way. It may just turn out better than you thought. Right? Maybe, you apply, and I'm just going with a job kind of analogy here because it just is easy. Maybe you apply for this job and you like are visioning it. It's your dream job. They finally have an opening. You've been waiting to get into this company, and then they turn you down. I don't want you to think that that was a failure, because maybe then somebody calls you the next day and it's a better job than the first. You like the people more. Maybe that other job, like the environment sucked, right? Like someone comes up to you and be like, you really dodged a bullet on that one. And you're like, wow, my soul knew what I needed and it wasn't what I thought I needed. And that's what I mean. You get what you need and not necessarily what you want, because there may be something better, bigger, brighter, bolder for you. But you will get there, my friends. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here with me. And of course, I will have a new video for you on Sunday. I'm thinking of a raising your vibration video. And I know you all like talking videos, and I'll still do them. I'm not sure if this one's going to be a talking or no talking. I just wanted to include no talking every now and then, because after I did it the other week when I was like sick and like congested, like there's no way I can be talking in this video. A lot of people actually liked it, and so I want to serve them also. So I think this one will be talking, but just know in the future, every now and then there will be a no talking, but it's not going to be the majority, just every now and then. And then every now and then I will post a video like I did, was it yesterday? The Lilith light language, where it will be faceless, but again, not everything. And it'll just be kind of randomly every now and then. Because when a really powerful transmission comes through in the morning, when I'm in my pajamas and my bangs are like, like this, I still want to record the healing for you. And I don't, I'm not necessarily wanting to show up on camera like that either. So every now and then, but just know that the majority of the time there will be talking, there will be my face. And yeah, I think that's kind of all the housekeeping stuff. Like I said, in April, I will have this amazing light language journey for you all that'll be completely free. So I'll come out with more of that as it comes up. One individual did ask if I offer Reiki healing, and like, absolutely. Like, that is my main, like, outside of, YouTube, I am doing personal client readings and healings. And like I said, although it's Reiki, it's energy healing or light language. So that is a service that I offer. And it's all on my website, energetichealingwithtinaB.com. And most of that is pre-recorded, just because it's easiest for everybody around the world if it's just recorded and then sent to you. And I love it because then you can watch the healing over and over and over and over again. But I do have an option to like click a link to book like a Zoom session with me as well. So though, yeah, it's all on my website, energetichealingwithtinaB.com. I absolutely offer services for personal Reiki healing, not ASMR. I am first and foremost a energy healer. And I just find some ASMR relaxing. Like in my own life, I do watch ASMR when I go to sleep, but I don't like a lot of ASMR. Like, I'm not into weird mouth noises. I'm not into like, although I tap crystals, I'm not like into tapping for ASMR so much. So I'll watch a lot of like, I like ASMR Joni, I like ASMR Sophie. I forgot a lot of these channels' name, but Sophie and Joni and Lizzie sometimes. They're all great. Those are the ones that like I like to fall asleep to at night. And ASMR Midnight. She is like my absolute favorite. I love going to sleep to her. ASMR Midnight. So yeah, like I just add ASMR because I find it relaxing, and I think anytime we are relaxed, we are more open and receptive to healing, and it just sinks in on a whole nother levels. But that is not my main purpose for ever being on here. My main purpose is always to deliver energy healing. That is what drives me, and the ASMR is just a happy little additive. Okay, I think that's I'm doing well. Sorry if you guys just jumped on. I'm about to jump off and, like I said, go make this healing wand and go run my errands for the day. And I love you all so much. And I thank you and I appreciate you. And I'm so happy you're here with me. I cannot just stress that enough. I'm so happy you're here with me on this healing journey and in this life. So let me close it up. I have a specific kind of closing ritual. Sometimes you'll see this at the end of my healing, and it's just my way of energetically separating us. So, you're not taking any of my energy with you. I'm not taking any of your energy with you. It keeps us energetically sovereign, which is extraordinarily important. So let me just do this. And so kind of just picking up any energy of the collective that's watching, any matching pictures that we have, which would mean like any similar traumas or any similar things that kind of rub us the wrong way. And then any energy shed. So I kind of do 3 swirls to pick all that energy up, and I do it through you. So taking any of my energy off you, any matching pictures, and any energy shed. And I just kind of take it out and release it. Some symbols to separate. Sending you one last little prayer. Just kind of throwing out more energy. And I like to call in Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for sending a pillar of light through me and into my space and into the space of any of the viewers who would like to receive. Thank you for sending this pillar of light to cleanse the space of any energy shed or anybody else's energy, and to raise the vibration of our spaces and places. I'm a sovereign energy being, and I hold my own space with power and with love and with light. And that just let it all go. So that's what I have for you all. Love you all so much. And again, we'll see you soon.